Hey everyone, it's Chris from C. Dorner Fitness, and today I have for you an extra stretch workout or routine for after step aerobics. Now, I always do a cool down in my step classes because I do believe that a warm up and a cool down are part of the workouts. But this specific routine is if you feel like you need a little bit more, or maybe you skipped the cool down in one of the classes, all right, this is going to stretch out the muscles that we use specifically during step class. So let's get behind that step and let's just start stretching. Okay, so we're going to be behind your bench. First thing I want you to do is take a big inhale up and then fold it forward and bring your hands down to the bench and just let your head relax down. Keep a soft bend in the knees. Let the head be heavy. And try and relax that neck. So right here you might just want to shake your head yes, just a little bit if it feels okay. And then no, releasing any tension. And this shouldn't be big or jerky movements. It's just little movements to let us feel where we are. Just relax into it. Big breath in. And exhale. See if you could just get down a centimeter more. And if you can't, that is okay. Let's bend into the knees and slowly roll yourself all the way up. Good. Take some shoulder rolls back. Good. One more. And let's take them forward. Good. Don't rush through it. Very nice. Now let's take your right toes and put them on the bench with your heel down. So I'm going to show you from the side. It looks like this. Your heel is on the floor and your toe is on the bench. Now take your hips and push them forward. Make sure you're not like this. Okay, so you're up nice and tall. Now, if you want to test that for yourself, you can just kind of relax into it, and you're going to find that you get less of a stretch by bending forward. So make sure you're standing up nice and tall. Good. Hold it there. Breathe it in and out. Very nice. Switch sides. Now we are going to do each side again, but a little differently. So right here, hips come forward. Good. You should feel a nice stretch in your calf and Achilles. And I'm just showing you on the side of the bench so you can see what we're doing. Okay. Behind the bench is absolutely fine. Good. Now, a stretch should feel just that, like a stretch. It shouldn't feel painful. It might be a little bit uncomfortable, but it should not be painful. All right, so you hold it, breathe in, and breathe out. Very nice. Put your left toes turned out, and then put your right toe back on top. Now, what I want you to do this time is push your hips back and put your hands on your left knee, bent knee. So you still have that toe up, holding. Feeling the stretch. Good. Breathe. Taking the time to relax. Lengthen in your back in the next breath in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Sink in a little bit more. Now, if you have the flexibility, you can take your fingers to the bench, but if that makes you round your back, keep your hands on your knee. Hold it right there. And let's slowly roll it up. Good. Take your left foot. So actually your right foot, turn it out slightly. Left toes on top, push your hips back, and then press back, getting a nice stretch. Again, through the calf muscles. Breathing and comfortable here. So if you're clenching your jaw and finding that you're kind of like, this really hurts, take a breath, relax. Relax the muscles in your face. On your next breath in, lengthen your back. And exhale, see if you can press the hips back a little bit farther. Hold. And slowly bring it back up. Okay, so the next move, you can put your hand either on a wall, or if you have pretty good balance, you don't have to do that. So keep your right foot on the floor, and then grabbing your left ankle. If you're bouncing and doing this all over the place, one finger on the wall. Good, just hold. Now in this stretch, you want to make sure you're not like this. You don't want to have your hips back, okay? Your heel comes towards your backside, and your hip is forward, okay? Your pelvis is forward. So imagine you're trying to press the front of your body up against a wall, okay? And stay in that position for me there. Breathe. One more breath. Good. And release that leg down. We're going to switch sides. Now we are going to get deeper into this stretch on the floor when we get there. Okay. We're sitting on the bench. Hold there. Breathe. Now stay in this position. Let me show you why we want to do that. When you're stepping on the bench, you're flexing your hip, right? And when we lift knees, you're flexing your hip again. So there's a lot of hip flexion going on in step. There's also a lot of hip flexion going on in cycling and sitting. So a good stretch to do here, again, press the pelvis forward and get that nice stretch through your quads and hip flexors. Good. Release it down. Now just shake out the legs, and we're gonna loosen up your ankles a little bit with some taps. Okay, now this isn't moving your whole body. It is literally just taking your toes and tapping the floor. Tap, tap, tap. Tap. Good. Okay, now start to take this out. Working the ankle mobility a little bit here. Take it back in. And let's make this heel toe and start to take it out. Heel toe. Heel toe. Heel toe. Heel toe. Bring it back in. One more time out. And back in. And nice. Shake that leg out. Shake the other leg. And let's start the other side. So right toe, start the tap. Tap, tap, and tap. Take it out. Take it in. One more time. Tap. Good. Back in. Good. Heel, toe. Heel, toe. Back in. Back out again. 4, 3, 2. Back in. And 4, and 3, and 2. And 1. Okay, shake out both legs. Now on this one, you're gonna come up on top of the step, okay? So I'm turning to the side so you can see, but you can stay behind your bench. You're gonna hook your left toes on the bench with a bent knee and bring your hands to your hips. All right, so we're stretching out the shins. Hold. Breathe. Good. And let's do a counter toe on top. Heel up and down 2 times. And then up, and then hook it again. Breathe. Going a counter again, toe on top, heel, then the knee, and then one more time with the hook. Again, you could be behind the bench. I'm just showing you so you can see what's going on with my feet there. Good. And switch. So hook, right toes. Good. Make sure you're not like this. Stand tall. Counter, toe on top, go down and up. Good. And then hook again. Stay right there. Counter it. Heel. And heel. One more hook of the toe. Hold it. Breathe in. And breathe out. Very nice. Okay. So you're going to come to, I'm going to turn my bench so you can see, but you don't have to. You're going to take your left foot in front of your bench, okay? And then put your hands on your bench. So your back leg is straight right now. And you want to be, so this knee is right above this ankle, okay? Now, what I want you to think about doing is bringing the center, bring your knee down, and then press the center of your back thigh, the front of it, toward your bench. So what I mean is that, okay? Pressing the front of that back thigh toward the bench. Hold some more deepness into the hip flexor, and if you need to, keep your hands on the bench, but if you can work the balance here, hands on, and then press. Keep pressing down through that back leg, and keep your chest up, hold. Relax in the shoulders, because try not to do this, right? We want to relax. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now put the hands back on the bench. You're going to straighten that back leg, bring it in, okay, and fold over your front leg. Now, if your front leg is bent, that's okay, all right? And if you're here, that's fine too. Just do your best in the stretch. Hold. Nice. Now bend both knees, rolling yourself up, step back, over, careful, and let's bring the right one forward. So right is over the bench, hands on, okay, again, right knee above the ankle, not in front of the toes, drop the knee down, and then again, hip forward, or hips forward, and front of the thigh toward the bench. If you need more, you come up and press into that knee. Once again, you're not stressing about it, right? Hold there. Breathe. Just relax. Good. And take the hands back down. Let's take that back leg straight, slide it in, okay, and then fold forward. Now again, knees can be bent if you need them to. Fingertips could be on the bench. You just hold forward. Good. Now, to come out of this, I'm going to have you pivot to your left, so your hands are on the bench. Bend in your knees, and then roll yourself back up, and you're gonna have a seat on the front of your bench. So I'm gonna turn mine back again, okay, turning it back, and you're gonna have a seat. Okay, so right here, sitting comfortably, extend your right leg up, and cross your left leg over to start. Cross it over, sit up tall. Exhale. Take that left leg, grab your foot, and then put it on top of your right knee. Now, if this is you, that's fine. What we don't want is for you to come up with the knee and then this start happening. So, if you need to, put your hands behind you on your bench and bring your leg in. Now, some of you guys are going to have a little more flexibility here. And what you can do is lift your toes and then press your chest toward your calf. Hold right there. Breathe, relax. Easy. Three, 2, and 1. Release it down. Extend your left leg, cross your right first. So you're getting a little hug there, sitting up, so you're getting a stretch. Good. Through glutes, some back of the hams there on the side of the hamstrings. Hold up tight, stretch. Relax your shoulders. Very nice. Look ahead back, cross your ankle over your knee, put your hands on the back of your bench, and sit yourself up. And again, if you need more, right here. Okay, now when we're in a stretch like this, especially for the hips, we tend to, okay, that's not gonna help. What helps is to relax your face, all right? Breathe. Out of the neck, meaning get out of your neck. You don't wanna be here. Chest forward, holding. 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Take it down. I want you to grab your left knee behind it, sit up tall, and then roll your left ankle. Good. Take it the other direction. Awesome. Put that down. Grab the other. Roll it. Other direction. Good. Put that down. Cross the ankles. Sit up tall. Drop your head to the left. Now what I want you to do is take your hand and reach it out to the edge of your bench, and then take your left hand, and you don't want to yank on the head, but give a nice little mini pull so you can feel the stretch to the side of your neck. And you're like, well, why am I stretching my neck when I'm doing step, right? So anytime you're learning something new, okay, and even while you're stretching, good, come up and switch, you might be tensing in the neck. So, for instance, if maybe that crossed over stretch, or switching sides there if you haven't, maybe in this stretch here, right? Maybe you're like, because it hurts really bad. So you want to relax through the stretch. You're holding and stretching. 3, 2, 1. Take it up. Good. Extend the legs in front. Give them a little shake. Give me a big breath in. Exhale it out. Good. One more here. Exhale it out. Fantastic job, everyone. I hope that gave you a little extra stretch for after your step workouts. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to hit like, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you soon for the next step class.